Good morning. Today we are going to learn about artificial intelligence in healthcare. In this class, we are going to learn about the difference between a conventional healthcare system and the artificial intelligence with the healthcare systems. So, what are the benefits and what's the main role played by artificial intelligence in terms of healthcare data and healthcare hospitality? First, introduction to artificial intelligence in healthcare. In general, artificial intelligence or AI refers to machines simulating human intelligence, where we are going to provide the human intelligence into the machines so that machines can all the tasks will be automated with the help of machines. So we can save the economy and also we can save the time of a human. In healthcare, artificial intelligence is used for diagnosis, treatment planning, and operational efficiency. If you involve a doctor or medical expert with a diagnosis, he or she can take a longer time to diagnosis, and also the accuracy of a manual expert can, with compared to the AI, it will be very less. And also the treatment planning can be easily done by artificial intelligence techniques, and also it can improve the efficiency of the overall operation in a healthcare sector. In general, handling of a big data will be big challenging with compare to artificial intelligence. But if you provide a big data or huge number of data to the artificial intelligence, it can easily handle the huge data. And also the computation power will be very less. And we can use advanced algorithms like machine learning algorithm, deep learning algorithm, or natural language processing algorithms for handling the healthcare data. Next, these are all the frequently used artificial intelligence techniques in a healthcare sector. First technique is a ML or machine learning. It predicts the outcomes from the clinical data, where we are going to provide historical data or history of data to the machine learning product or machine learning model. From the model, what the model did is it can learn from the historical data, and from the data it can find out the pattern of the data. After finding out, it can predict what will be happening or what will be the possible output. This is called as an ML technique or machine learning technique. Second, frequently used technique or algorithm is natural language processing, NLP. It's mainly used in the healthcare sector for analyze clinical notes and reports, where some of the clinical notes and the reports are fully text-based content. If you want to deal with the text-based content for easy processing, we are going to employ the NLP techniques or NLP algorithms. Third frequently used technique in the healthcare sector is computer vision, where the computer vision is used to analyze the medical images, especially X-ray or MRI. And finally, we are going to use robotics, where it can assist the medical expert for surgeries or better patient care. So these are the four frequently used AI-based techniques. One is an machine learning, NLP or natural language processing, computer vision, and robotics. This slide shows that what are all the applications of use of artificial intelligence in healthcare. First application is disease diagnosis, second medical imaging, third drug discovery, fourth personalized medicine, and virtual assistants administrative tasks, where the disease diagnosis it is used for early detection of that particular disease. It may be any kind of a disease like a heart disease or uh, some chronic diseases like diabetic or not, the particular person having a heart disease or not. So this type of an diseases can be early identified by using the machine learning models like a cancer or diabetes. Second application is called as an medical imaging, where this type of medical imaging, the AI can be used for radiology and also it can be used for pathology. Third application is a drug discovery, where from the historical data we are going to train the AI model. So well-trained AI model can predict the molecular properties and also reduce the research and research time of discovering the new drug for a disease. And fourth one is an personalized medicine. Providing the personalized medicine by human or manually or by using any medical expert will be one of the big challenge because of lack of doctors or lack of medical expenses. This personalized medicine is always a challenge for all the countries, even in developed countries. But if you are employ AI-based techniques, personalized medicine can be easily added by the AI technologies by analyzing the data or analyzing the historical data. Second, next one is then virtual assistants. Instead of providing the actual manpower, we are going to provide the virtual assistants for querying. It can retrieve or it can provide the answers to the query from any hospital based environment. In general, it supports patients with the reminders and frequently asked questions. Finally, we are going to reduce some of staffs or some of workflow called administrative tasks, where the tasks like automate billing or we can automate the overall billing and patient scheduling or doctor scheduling, and also some frequently used documentation which is done by medical expert. So these are all the applications of employing the artificial intelligence techniques in a healthcare. Disease diagnosis, diagnosing the disease in a earlier manner, medical imaging, discovering the drug, personalized medicine, virtual assistants, and we are going to automate all the hospitalized tasks. This slide shows that the use of artificial intelligence in a disease prediction, where AI models, especially machine learning model or deep learning model, it can predict diseases like heart disease, diabetes disease, or any kind of a disease. So from the data, we are going to provide or we are going to fit into the ML model or DL model. What the DL model does is it can read the data and find out the pattern of the data, and from the pattern it can create a generalized model. From using this generalized model, if suppose we are going to provide a new data like a person's reading, it can easily provide the output like this person have a heart disease or this person doesn't have a heart disease. In a similar way, we are going to apply this kind of an AI techniques to all kind of an disease. Next, use of wearable devices and healthcare monitoring data. In general, IoT devices are including smart watches or any kind of an smart devices, it can produce the data. So handling this kind of an IoT data or smartwatch data or any smart device data by using a manual method is a challenging one. We couldn't find the pattern. But instead, what we are going to do is we are going to provide this kind of an wearable device data or IoT data to the artificial intelligence. AI can easily detect the data and read the data. It can find out the patterns. And finally, we are going to integrate the EHR. EHR refers to the electronic health records, where all the readings or all the patient data can be converted into electronically. This is called as an EHR. We are going to integrate this EHR with the AI, where again handling the EHR is and not an easy task. But if you are going to combine both the artificial intelligence and the EHR, we can get the data in an accurate manner. This slide shows that we are going to use AI-based techniques in medical imaging, like X-ray, MRI, CT scan can be used with the techniques like deep learning, and we are going to aid the radiologist in identifying the anomalies faster and more accurately with compared to the conventional technologies. For instance, it can be used for detecting the tumors, fractures, pneumonia, COVID-19 patterns. And then AI techniques can be fully used for discovering the drug or discovering the new drug based on the symptoms. Where if you are going to employ the AI in this drug discovery meant, it can reduce the time and also reduce the cost. Where AI helps in identifying the drug targets and simulates the trials. Where simulation of the trial can be easily done with the help of AI. Like we are going to use in a COVID-19 vaccine research and rare disease treatment. This slide shows that how AI can be used for personalized healthcare. AI can be utilized patient data and genomics for individualized treatment. In general, if you are going with a medical expert, the medical expert can normally provide a generalized medicine. Where if you are having a fever, he can suggest some same tablet to 10 to 12 members. So if suppose your symptom is vary, then only he will think about the next medicine. But if you are going with an artificial intelligence, it can think individually based on the symptom, based on the data you are going to provide. AI can provide the medicine for each person to person. It can vary the medicines from person to person so that it can helps to manage chronic conditions effectively. Thanks for listening.